gonna do the musical regardless, but I did really enjoy getting to know Fun Home while we did this process. Fun Home was the first musical on Broadway with a lesbian protagonist.
Something really special about doing this show at Stanford is just the way that it's made. I think Fun Home is an incredible example of an experimental musical. In my opinion, I think it's a triumph in experimental theater. I think it's cool to see something like Fun Home that really bridges the gap of genres, that really brings something new with the utilization of music, but also feels really grounded in the theater making and the acting.
Yeah, and I think to combine both those things, like Fun Home, again, it's a chance to show what a musical can be, both in terms of form and in story, which is super exciting. I thought that once I came back here for grad school, my acting days were over, and then I saw they were doing Fun Home, and I had to audition. It toured through San Francisco. My freshman year of college had a really big impact on me, both the musical and the graphic memoir.
As the aspiring actor myself, yeah, this is what I do for a living, of acting and just a general obsession of theater making. And so being able to do it within my curriculum, within my major of what I'm studying, is just so amazing. I feel like a lot of other theater programs, it's an obligation to do the show, but it's a very simple, not super immersive experience. But I feel like so many of these TAPS production does something that I don't get in a normal show.
It was also really cool to work with the dean, the director. He has really cool perspective on things, both in terms of bringing his academic work into the rehearsal process, and also the fact that he's both a director and choreographer, and a lot of the show feels almost choreographed like a dance.
I want to second that working with the dean has been fantastic, and because he's a dancer, I feel like a lot of his work on Fun Home with us has been very precise, and I feel like every movement is intentional, that it really is like dancing. We did a lot of table work and a lot of getting to know what is Fun Home, who are these people, and especially because they're real people and we're representing them. I think that was like an important way to approach the show. And I just think overall, not just the dean, but our entire creative team, the vision has been incredible to watch it unfold and watch the set come to life.
It's amazing to work with the crew that we get to work with here at TAPS. So many of these people work professionally in the theater space, so it's just amazing to see their expertise in design, in management, in directing, and you name it, because they're doing it all the time and they have so much knowledge, but of course so much patience as well. It's really an amazing experience to get as a student, to be able to see the process happening around you and also be able to understand the behind the scenes of that.
I think there's a show for everyone. I really believe that. I think that there's so much to be gained from stories like Fun Home, and just almost every show in the world comes from somewhere, comes from a real person that felt something, and then it became a musical. When you get to catch a glimpse of someone's life like that and really be let into their reality.
Theater and art, it makes you think and it makes you feel things, and that can feel really good. Sometimes it feels really uncomfortable, but like also in a good way, where you're like, wow, like this makes me feel a little uncomfortable, but in a way that I think makes my life richer.
I think that's a great way to describe Fun Home.